obviously, I said to my sister, my Jibja, I feel like saying the surname. Should I say my surname? Should I say the surname in Birmingham? Then you might know them, and it might make you realise that you think my family has no connection. But you know my brother-in-law's, my Jibja's family. Their family is a very well-known family in Birmingham. Yeah. Ugandan as well. Yes, Ugandan. The brothers live there. I'll say it. Matado. Don't worry, Matado. Don't worry, I'll give you a little clue, Matado. Maybe you know them. The Matado family up there.
Oh, you're right. You're right,
I'll
mate.
give you a clue, Matado.
All right, easy. How's it going?
Yeah, all right. It's all turned out fine now, isn't it? Isn't it?
Yeah, it's still not fine.
Yeah, it's horrible, mate. But what you got to do is keep calm and don't talk about it no more. And just leave it as it is at the moment. Because it's not going to do you any good, mate, anymore. And is it worth the hassle anymore? Do you know what I mean?
Well, they're trying to silence me. Should I be silenced? Should I let them get away?
Yeah, well, all I would say is, afraid to your Rod, just take a breather from it at the moment. Yeah. They're just you know, life's too short for it. Do you know what I mean?
They're so intense. You know, they're giving me death threats now.
Are they?
They're saying I have to sleep with my eyes open and I need police protection now, all this kind of stuff.
Well, have you screenshot it all?
Some of it.
Okay, well, all you got to do now is go silence now and just ignore it. Yeah. Try and keep off it now, and just because it's all just getting all messy, isn't it?
Did you see how many text messages Dogger sent to Raj?
No, I haven't watched it all because I'm sort of moving it away, move away from it because I don't want none of it anymore. Do you know what I mean? It's just really mad and pointless. You know. I think you should go with your life and do that, you know, mate, because you really need to calm down a little bit now, mate. I'm not having to go at you. I'm just saying it does get hot. You know, the longer you go on, the harder, more they're going to hit. And when does it end? You know what I mean?
Yeah, true. You can't get much worse than what they've done, can you? Considering.
And we don't believe we know you're not that. We all knew that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We all knew. I knew that wasn't a photo of you. Definitely no. Anybody could, if you spoke to you, could have known.
Especially when I'm against that so much and then I get accused of doing that.
That's why they've done it, mate. That's why they're doing it to me. Yeah.
And the thing is, it's them people who are actually fucking doing this.
Yeah. So the best thing is to do tonight, we're going to do a stream. I'm not going to give them anything to talk about. And we just do our own things. And what you got to do now is ignore them now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's hard. I've been through it myself and I'm still going through it now. But just ignore them, Rod. You've got to. Otherwise, you're going to.
I wasted a whole day on them.
Exactly.
I mean, it took up my whole fucking day. What a waste.
Rodney, this is. It's getting too much. You know, I'm not too bothered. What I've heard, the threats, silly cow does, but I ain't bothered, mate. I've been through a lot and I can, you know, different offline. They can do it, yeah. But do you know what? What do they want to do? Kill me? You know what I mean?
I was a bit disappointed with Jedi, though, the way he behaves. But
well, no, if you... I was listening a little bit, right? Now, I'm going to say a bit of advice. Somebody gave me advice 7 months ago, yeah? when you have a bit of a shock, your mind goes everywhere. Okay, it goes everywhere, especially when you think you're having everybody get at you. This is what happens with the mind game. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what you got to think is that Jedi was trying to help you in your own little way. Yeah.
No, Maku. I actually think Maku was the one who
Remember,
really.
I think Maku sees it. You see,
He saw it straight away. He didn't even question it. He
picked up
said
on it.
they're tech savvy people.
Yeah,
Like,
I think he knows.
straight away.
And actually, I've got to pick up Maku a little bit. But what we've got to do is now.
He's telling the truth. He's doing what he should do. Telling the truth. And I big him up for that. Yeah.
Do you know what? It is hard as a channel owner, yeah. And you got. I know it's hard, and you think everybody's against it, but they're not. Sometimes people are in a position where they just can't say no, blah blah blah. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's a catch-22 thing. He got you on there. He did, but there's one thing he didn't do, and I sort of respect it for, right? He did not mention about the pedo stuff. Yeah.
No, he was building it up to mention it. He was going to go on it.
I don't. Yeah. Well, do you know what I would do?
No, but he built it up. He wanted to stretch out the show, of course. No, he was an arsehole. He was. Fuck him anyway.
Just sort of smooth it over with him a little bit, yeah?
No, I don't hate the guy. I just think he was an arsehole. And that's it. I'm just saying is, like, what I'm trying to say to you, Rod, you've got enough on your plate at the moment, mate. Yeah? And it does feel like, people are against you. I don't know, but when you calm down in a couple of days, yeah, and it all settles in what's happening to you, because it's a fucking head fuck. But you see what they're going with now? They're saying that I'm a Russian porn star.
I'm sorry, mate. I did have to laugh.
You know that guy? Did you hear about it? They did Irish did a reverse search on him, image search.
Well,
and it turns out that he's a Russian porn star, and there's videos of him and everything.
Well, do you know what, Rodney?
You didn't think that was me, did you?
Rodney, you should be flattered by that, mate.
No, but it's a Russian porn star who's making inappropriate comments. A fake profile with him on it, with Dan behind the inappropriate comments. So
it was all set up last night. It was a setup for my show as well. All the bollocks, yeah. But do you know what? I'm not in no competition with them. I'm just doing my own thing. I'm not having any PayPal. Not taking any cut. I don't want any money off the net. Do you know?
No, they're trying to.
You know what they're trying to do.
And
the problem is, I don't want the hassle either.
They don't want channels. They don't want channels around Speaker's Corner. They want to silence them like they did with Real and Maggie.
Well, I'm going to be.
And do you know what they said to me today? They said to me they're going to run me off the net the same way they did to Real and Maggie.
Well,
and they did run Real and Maggie. They were relentless with them.
Raj done that. You know that.
I don't think Real was ever the same after Raspect was doing those streams on him. You could see it took a lot out of the guy.
It was Raj who sent him away. Raj and the other one, they didn't like what he was doing. But I don't want nothing to do with all this crap anymore. And that's not being nasty, because at the moment I'm trying to not do a station like this. Look, I have people to talk it out and sort out their situations, but I want to take this station as a bit of a serious one with some nice chat and good chat, you know. I'm going to be refusing to be drawn into their thing, because it's not me. I'd rather get on with people and have this shit.
Me too. I mean,
yeah. So I'm saying to you, take a break from it and
be easy with it now, yeah? I know it's
Yeah.
hard to take, Rod, but I'm just saying it for everybody's sakes now, mate. Yeah? It's too,
Yeah, right.
it's just going all too far. And, I mean, I don't care about myself, but, you know, they're just going brutal at the moment, mate. And it's going to drive you mad. Otherwise, come off the net, you know. Always lose, you know. Today's
Yeah,
done.
but you do realise
Don't
you're trying to be
react to it
silenced.
now. Sorry?
There's groups of people trying to silence you easy, trying to take away your freedom of speech. They're doing it to you. That's why they're attacking you.
Well,
These
what
people-
am I doing? No, I'm not doing anything.
I know you're not doing anything, but you're giving people a platform to.
Not
Speak
anymore.
about-
I wised up to it. I got what I wanted last night. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a reason, man.
Yeah.
And they should just leave off now. I ain't got nothing against respite at all. I've never had. Everybody else has gone about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Never comment much about them. I ain't got no problem. I just don't like people getting hurt or anything. Basically, my opinion on certain things, I will point out on both sides. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't care. You know, they can do what they want, do what they want. You know what I mean?
So they're talking about halal meat in the chat. What is your opinion on halal meat?
Me personally, even kosher meat and the same, you shouldn't be doing it that way. And it's not. If they're going to be truth about it, it's not about a religion. It's about having cheap, running a business cheap. Yeah. That's from the Jewish shops and the thing. It's cheaper to buy halal meat and kosher meat. Then they sell
I
it
thought
at
it's
a
the
high
same
price.
price, roughly, no?
Sorry?
It's roughly the same price, slightly cheaper, isn't it? Maybe.
No, I mean the meat to buy themselves for the shops.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't think it's that much cheaper, is it?
I mean, you know, we all eat meat, and the way they kill them, don't matter how we kill them, but it's still bad. We kill the animals, really.
But every place where I'm living in Wembley, it's all halal meat. Everywhere is halal. All the
Like I
chicken
told you, it's
shops.
not a religious thing. It's because it's cheaper for them to buy it. They could sell it.
No, it would be a religious thing because most of the restaurant owners are actually Muslim.
Yeah,
So it
but
would be that.
I just think I know. I was told it's cheaper to buy, mate.
It's a cruel, savage way of doing things, and
It is, but
their barbaric ways shouldn't be brought here.
I mean, I don't know how they
Zero tolerance for.
I don't know
savage
how they do the
behaviour.
meat for the kosher, to be honest with you. But it's wrong as well, because apparently they don't get killed the right way either.
Yeah, but the kosher would be less cruel than the halal, which is what you'd expect, really, considering other things.
Well, I'm a fair
Other
person.
people.
It's the same thing to me, I reckon. But I don't like the smell of the halal meat because you can smell the blood when they're cooking it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Me personally, I've gone off meat for a little while anyway. But
I mean, I'll eat it. I'll eat it because it's convenient, isn't it? But I'm not. It's not something I'll go out of my way. Well, I try and avoid it. I would go out of my way to avoid it. But
you could smell when
so
it's halal meat and they're not. Yeah, because the actual blood's still burning in the blood. You know,
that's what the smell is from the neighbours in the building.
most probably.
When they cook it, the hallways just absolutely stink. That would be it.
I mean, then they're gonna go and have a curry. Do you know what I mean? But admittedly, it's a vegetable curry I have. But
the curry smell isn't too bad. It can go away very fast. But I don't know what they cook, but
it's a business thing. Honestly, it's cheap.
I'm not joking.
That's what a lot of butchers are doing.
The Somali food that they cook.
I don't know what they eat.
Yeah, I don't know, but it smells like dead bodies when they're cooking. It's awful.
I mean, I wouldn't say the halal smells awful. I'd just say you can smell the difference of it, yeah? Or I don't know if it's just the kebab thing you're smelling, I don't know.
No, it's nothing like that. It's nothing like normal food. I don't know what they're cooking. Like, it really stinks. I think it's like a stew they cook. A massive stew.
Mm.
I certainly wouldn't be eating their food.
I don't know much.
I found out, this Chinese place I was going to for a long time.
Yeah.
Found out one day they got like 0 stars in the fucking food rating.
Yeah, see, I don't trust
the clothes after an inspection.
Yeah,
I felt fucking sick after that. The amount of times I've eaten in there.
I won't have chicken from Chinese because I don't like the way they cook it. It's too rubbery for me.
Yeah, I had a good Chinese actually a few days ago. It wasn't rubbery.
Beef for that.
The chicken wasn't rubbery though. It was okay. But I know what you mean when they do the rubbery one. It doesn't taste nice. You're right.
The beef and the pork. Okay.
The beef and oyster sauce. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the best one, I think. And the kung pao chicken.
I mean, I'll have the beef and the pork with it, but the chicken not for me.
Oh. But, what about sweet and sour? You like that?
Oh yeah. Yeah, if I have sweet and sour, I have king prawn balls the same. I don't know.
The sweet corn soup.
Nice.
Yeah, really nice.
Very nice. I like the carrot juice from the Jamaican restaurants.
Oh yeah. I like the dumplings there.
Oh yeah, I love Caribbean.
You know the ones you can buy separately. Because obviously they put dumplings in some of the meals, but the rounded dumplings that they cook, really nice.
I do like.
And their soups are nice, aren't they?
And I do like a curry. I do like Turkish food, proper Turkish food.
I love the Turkish bread, don't you? And
oh yeah, they do it.
But what I love even more, the rice, Turkish rice.
Yeah.
That is beautiful. The only rice
I don't know how they make it.
Yeah.
But that's brilliant.
Yeah, the only rice that compares to the Turkish rice is the Japanese one. Now that is really good. Expensive.
Yeah, but they do the good food, man. Don't they? Especially
the
with
Indian rice. I actually think the Indian rice is the worst one.
I don't know. I always have the plain, actually. I mean, if you say my best food is Indian and Caribbean, then most probably Lebanese.
Lebanese is good.
Yeah.
Very good,
Yeah, so I just don't eat the chicken in any of it, to be honest with you. I think I've just gone off chicken.
Well, you just had a bad chicken or something one time, and you threw me
No,
off,
it's
did it?
gone off it, mate. I had something from KFC about 4 months ago, and it was rank. Yeah, very
You,
fatty, and
you
not
know when when you eat Chinese abroad, it's mostly
it's
like
different.
it, if you go to like Vietnam or somewhere like that and you have Chinese, it
Mm.
would be more central Chinese cooking. Now
Mm.
that is tasteless stuff.
Yeah,
But what we got here is like 90% of the restaurants here would be
yeah.
Cantonese, which would be southern China, a completely different cuisine.
Oh, Cantonese is nice. Thai is nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, they used to do a really good Thai one in Portugal. She used to have her own store out there, and
Oh, yeah.
oh mate, it was amazing, the stuff. The only thing
Yeah.
is, it was too hot, a little bit hot, you know. But
No, well, you always can tell them how hot you want it.
yeah, well,
They-
she
they do
didn't.
that.
She just done it. But you could see everything is fresh on the side. Everything, you know.
Yeah, Thai food is
Yeah, it was
wonderful.
£3
So many
50
dishes,
euros. Yeah,
so many dishes as well. Like there must be 100 different dishes or
yeah.
more.
It's got to be cooked right though.
Yeah, I worry about hygiene a lot. Like over there, if you got like the noodle soup or something like that, you might have a bowl of rice with meat.
Mm.
You might find like a little ant in there, little red ant or something like that. And the locals don't give a damn about that. They'll just pick it out and carry on eating. But
Yeah,
for me, it puts me off the whole meal. I can't do it. So time and time again, I'd be eating out, and I couldn't find anywhere to eat that I thought was
mm,
clean. I had to eat in hotels.
yeah. Mexican food I love. Good old.
Yeah, the burrito and
Yeah, actually,
nachos.
yeah, it's really good, you know. But
Yeah,
you know, there's not a lot of stuff like
it's
dessert.
heavy stuff though, isn't it?
Sorry.
It's quite heavy stuff, isn't it? Mexican
Yeah,
burrito.
yeah,
It's full of calories, isn't it?
yep. A lot of it is. I like risotto, Italian. I like that.
Yeah, I like paella, the Spanish one.
Yeah, the fresh one. Yeah.
You had it, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
It
That,
loads of times.
love that. I
Yeah,
love it.
with all the
I
fish.
went there about a month ago with my wife.
Yeah.
The meal in Ealing.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Oh, Ealing Broadway. Oh,
yeah,
that's going. That's going back. Christ.
yeah. It's
uh,
a good Spanish
go
one. It's
through there
nearer
all
to
the
the pub.
time. What's it like around there now, Rod?
Very nice. They've
Okay.
got lots of Spanish and Italian kind of bistros or cafes
Mm.
or
Someone said
bakeries.
there's a lot of trouble around there, though, isn't there?
Uh,
Some certain.
no, not really. I mean, there was trouble with some Somali youths
Okay.
over there, but no, it's all right. There were travelers there, I believe,
Okay.
on the
Yeah,
side.
because they were saying there's a certain part round. I was told they
Yeah,
couldn't avoid at night. Yeah. Yeah. Ealing's always
but
been.
Ealing, yeah, it's nice. Ealing is nice. It's got those shops. If you want something to eat, go to Ealing because
Yeah.
apparently I don't know which restaurant, but my dad told me there's a restaurant there in Ealing, and it's the best Indian restaurant you can find in London.
Yeah. And the bars are quite good at around there, actually. So.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say they are, to be honest. Come to think of
They
it,
used to be.
No, because I went in a few with my brother,
Yeah.
my wife, and his partner, and I don't know. They seemed empty, a bit dead, and nothing fancy really.
They used to have a nightclub there as well.
Oh yeah, which one is that?
I can't remember now.
It's probably gone now.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew Ealing quite a bit, quite well.
Yeah, I'm not far from Ealing.
I wasn't either.
I could get there in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, it used to take about 5 minutes on the train from where I was. Over near the White City.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
So what was Shepherd's Bush like growing up?
It was all right because I lived just down the road, East Acton, and it was all right. I used to know a lot of people down there as well. South Acton, Ladbroke Grove, all that lot.
So did you go in the big water park ever?
The only one
Swimming pool.
or the only one I remember was Ruislip Lido.
That could be the name of it. It's got a big water slide, yeah?
Yeah, and it's a beach, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Because I remember when they opened that, some girl went down there and there were razors placed somewhere along the line, and
Yeah,
she got cut.
that was opened in the 80s. That was,
Hmm.
and the White City swimming pool.
Oh yeah.
Then
I used to go to Swiss Cottage.
Oh, did you?
With my one.
Yeah. And then Chiswick used to have an open air pool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That was an open air pool. Acton was rubbish. IL said, yeah.
Have you ever been to Hampstead Heath swimming?
No, I've been through Hampstead Heath.
I bet you have.
I heard you, Ed. You said it well, mate. Sorry. Yeah, I got around Norfolk. I knew Ladbroke Grove, Latimer, Queen's Park, Holston, Willesden.
Oh yeah. Which part of Willesden did you live?
Just near the end of right on the end of East Acton, basically.
All right.
So only that little bit. There was a road where some of my friends lived, so it was just up the road. Knew a few people from Stonebridge Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because the regeneration, isn't it?
Yeah. You know, it's always been like rough around Ladbroke Grove. Do you know what I mean? Don't matter where. I mean, I know Acton could be quite rough sometimes, but yeah, the Shepherd's Bush one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, it used to be okay. It used to be a bit rough. I mean, used to have trouble with White City lot or the Hammersmith lot. You must have heard of Hammersmith School, haven't you?
Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah.
It's got over about. Hi, Laura. Got about 3,000 kids in there, I think. They started trouble with us lot because I used to go to Acton High School. So, God, so they were from my street, a lot of them, and God, it got quite violent actually. Yeah. But I remember getting done over once, and I didn't know I had Acton Vale all out in South Acton.
Oh no. So what happened?
They came knocking on my door and said, "We come and help you out," and blah blah blah. And well, who's these people? I said, "I want to go and find them." The guys who done me over. He was just amazed, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Used to be good luck around there. South Acton. Used to go to some reggae
my
parties,
estate.
eh?
Yeah, my estate wasn't really bad.
Mine was the same.
We
Mine was
didn't.
a council house, but just on the just the main streets. Yeah, it was a good
Yeah.
little community. We all stuck.
There was where I was as well. Everybody knew each other.
Mm,
We'd all go into each other's houses,
mm,
just like one big family. Everyone.
yeah, well,
But
it was black.
nobody's living there anymore.
No, black and
I
white.
mean, there
Or
are people
the black and white
living there, but
always used to
they
be
bought.
together in Acton. I don't remember much racism in Acton, but then again, I was a kid and you don't notice it a lot. You know what I mean?
There was no racism where I was living.
I thought
Black
some of my
people-
friends, don't you
Black
remember when we?
people, white people. You know, it was mostly Irish, Jamaican,
Yeah,
and African.
yeah.
One
But,
or two.
yeah, I'm not saying there was no racism, but I can't remember seeing it. Only from the police, I did. Yeah,
Yeah,
but I didn't.
yeah. So when do you think you're going to get the vaccine?
I don't know. I don't know. I'll just wait till when they say.
And you're up for taking it, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would no hesitation, mate.
Yeah, we got no choice, I suppose. If we want to
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
abroad, if we want to use the NHS, they'll make us provide some proof.
Yeah.
You'd be a leper in society if you don't get that jab.
Laura, come on if you want. Just hit the button. Tell us about your interview. Yeah, yeah. Just something. I must admit, North London was the place to avoid for me.
Oh yeah, Tottenham and all that.
Always. I don't know why. I used to just avoid it like a plague. South London, East London, fine. Parts of West London, even going up at Tottenham. I don't know why Stonebridge and all that area. You know what I mean?
I hate those areas like Stockwell and Elephant and Castle. Anywhere around there.
Yeah, I mean.
Although
God,
you've got multi-million-pound houses there as well. But next to you, you've just got these big ugly estates that.
Yeah, it's really unfair. They should be putting money into them, It must be really depressing living in them flats.
Oh yeah, bloody hell! You seen the ones on the way to Brent Cross?
Yeah, I see it on the train if I go up north. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like going around Brent Cross either, to be honest with
you.
Yeah.
Anyway, easy. I'm gonna go now.
Tired. All right, mate. Remember what I said to you? Yeah.
Long day.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you later.
Right. Take care, mate.
Bye.
See you. Bye.
Do you want to come on, Laura? No, Laura, come on. Tell us about it, Laura. I want to hear. So how has all your day been? Any good? Do you want to come on, Laura? I haven't heard from you for ages. Tina. Do you want to come on, Laura?
Coward! He's a chicken! He's a wimp that can't defend his religion! A guy who goes around targeting innocent Christian tourists and trying to tell lies about the Christian faith. But when he's got a chance to debate someone, he runs away. Put your mask on like you do at night. Put your mask on like you do at night, then you can find your voice and be all brave and courageous, like the lion of Allah that you are. If he was wrong about Adam being 90 feet tall, what else was he wrong about? Could he have been wrong about the fact that he'd received revelations from God? God was on earth walking, and he knows that he would suffer, so he's asking himself to take away the suffer, like because he's going to suffer, take away this misery that will happen to him. I don't understand who's talking to whom at the moment, to be honest with you.
The flesh was going through suffering.
And what about
But
the soul?
the soul never suffered. Soul can never suffer. My friend, you got a spirit in you, sir. But your soul, if somebody is whipping you or slapping you, the soul never feel anything. But the physical body, the physical, don't deviate, sir. You asked a remarkable question. You asked a very, you asked a very good question.
If you remove the soul, there is no one will feel anything. If I'm kicking a dead person, he's not feeling. The soul feels.
We are talking
So
about,
if the soul, if Jesus was on the Christ as a father, as a father of man,
sir, we are talking about the soul is spirit.
no.
The soul, when the body dies, I want to clarify this. When the body dies,
My question was
the
Garden of
spirit is
Gethsemane.
taking over. So the spirit does not die.
They go somewhere else.
No, it is the body.
Even the garden.
Sir,
Okay.
I'm on.
You said, look at the jumping around. You said, Jesus said to take this cup away from me because he wanted to take the suffering away from him. You said Jesus knew that he's gonna die and suffer. Plus, when he is kneeling down in front of Father and he knows his suffering is coming, why he's saying to God the Father, take this cup away from me.
Already in himself, a part of him. I don't understand.
No, if he knows. No, wait, let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. If
I told you, sir. Sir, I'm on. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to answer this question from this gentleman. Jesus was God in the flesh. God inside him, the God inside Christ cannot suffer. The reason why, because God is a supernatural being. God cannot be destroyed by human, but the flesh can be destroyed. God came in the flesh. Like when you go in your house and there is a tornado, you will be protected. You will be inside. So God was inside Christ, but the flesh had to suffer. But the God inside can never suffer.
my third question now. My third question. We know
Not tonight, Sky. Not tonight.
is all knowing, all knowledgeable. And God, okay, Jesus is sinless, yeah? Take it easy, take it easy. Please. Can I talk?
What is your question? My brother is coming in a minute. I didn't hear you well, brother. Okay, you answer. Yes, sir.
You say Jesus was sinless. Okay. Can cursing, is cursing sin? No. If I curse something, if I curse somebody, if I curse something, is it a sin or not? Anything. Anything.
What's your point?
Okay. Okay. Imagine a gentleman believes Jesus is God. Jesus is all knowledgeable and Jesus is sinless. Jesus goes to the fig tree. And when he reaches the fig tree, the Bible says, when he reaches the fig tree, he realizes there is no fig.
Oh, really?
He curses the tree
Oh, that's a parable. That's a story.
that he doesn't have fruit.
First of all, that's a parable.
Okay,
That's a story.
if Jesus is God,
Yeah. How come you know about the big tree?
that the
That's a
fruit
good question, bro.
comes in a fruit season.
Why don't you answer it brilliantly?
A God
You want an answer?
who knows everything
He wants an answer.
will not curse a tree
He wants an answer now. So shut up.
because it's off season.
Be quiet, be quiet. He wants an
At
answer.
that season.
Hey, respect your
So
brother.
it shows
Respect your brother. He
Jesus
wants an
was
answer.
not God.
Respect
Jesus
your brother.
was
You
a
make a
man.
point, bro.
I can answer
Yeah, he
you.
wants an answer. Respect your brother. Respect your brother. Respect your brother. All right.
I can answer the question. Sir, my brother here brought a very good question. That Jesus, how can Jesus be God? And to curse anything, is it sin? Only when you curse your fellow human being, you are making a mistake and sin. But cursing a tree is not sin. And not only that, how can Jesus claim to be God and he didn't know that there was no fruit in that tree? But Jesus, first of all, wanted to demonstrate and make people be aware who he is. A human being cannot curse a tree and it is impossible. Why don't you try? Why shouldn't I try? Impossible. Only God who created the heaven and earth, if he said this tree must die, the tree will die. So Jesus proved to the whole world that he is God by cursing a tree and the tree will die.
That's your answer. That's your answer. That's your answer. You have the answer.
Okay. Jesus said, a God who created a tree,
Any other question?
which God knows
Hey, I got a question for you.
there is a season which the tree
I got a question
bears
for you.
fruit. There is a season that tree
I got a
doesn't
question
bear
for you.
fruit.
How come
So
Gabriel
how?
is seen
When Jesus
on the
knew
throne of
it's
Allah?
not the season,
How
he
come
cursed the
Gabriel
tree.
is that's the point. That's the point. On the throne of Allah.
It's about Christianity.
How come Gabriel is sitting on the throne of Allah? Please answer for the whole viewers. I want to
Are you
about
questioning-
Islam.
Are you
But
questioning
asked a
me about
question,
Islam?
And it's only fair and ask you a question.
No.
Pastor, how
Okay,
come
can I
Jesus
answer
had a
you?
big tree,
Can I answer
flower,
you?
etc.
Okay.
I'm asking you now,
Okay.
how come Angel Gabriel is sitting on the throne of Allah?
Okay.
Answer.
Can I answer?
How come Gabriel is sitting on the throne of Allah?
Please, my brother.
They make it up stuff. Answer him.
He
one-on-one that you mentioned, we can just sit back and just let them eat each other. They're just going to attack each
What I'm
other.
saying is, like, at this point, we've done everything we can. We just got to say no to things. Sorry if I interrupted.
That's true though. Yeah, because they're doing it. They're rioting in Seattle and Portland and Los Angeles and Chicago, and they should be happy they got their man. Trump is out, and yet, there they go.
Right. I think they are giving us the ones they don't care about, so the actual rulers with billions can buy everything food. I've already been through that story in past live streams and videos. I go into detail there. Well, Christopher, I try to answer as many questions as I can. I know I miss a few. I know I miss comments because I have almost 1,000 people in here right now, so I can't read everything. I'm going to put the link in here, so anyone that wants to join that's part of my regular crew, it's not my crew, but YouTube people, you know what I mean?
Maybe people who have a question can tag you by writing the @ and put it all in caps. Maybe that might help.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, put my tag where there.
Something else too. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, if they can print that much money out for all this stimulus stuff, I mean, they could print some stuff out for insurrectionists and stuff like that too. It doesn't necessarily mean that. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that the stuff that's going on right now is just being done just for manipulation and that kind of deal. It does. Y'all come down here and let me cook y'all some stuff.
Hello, Bertard. How you doing?
What's up, Bruce Ellis?
Hi, Bizarre.
Hey, y'all.
Okay, I'm gonna have to spend more time in the chat because I think my mom is the only one doing mods. So
That's Michigan. That's not my MI is Michigan abbreviation.
oh, okay.
Yeah, Michigan Mom Prepper, and then there's Michigan Faith Prepper too.
Thank you, Rage, for being a good moderator. Really, all of you.
I guess I'm gonna have to get us some mods if everybody wants to keep talking to me.
I've been trying to teach you how to get mods, Parker.
I know.
You don't listen.
I'm like you might as well just, I'm like a teenager. I'm stuck in middle school.
So, Bersard, what's on your mind tonight?
Well, I came across some interesting things today. First of all, when I was watching the inauguration, as much as I could stomach of it, they were really force-feeding us the word democracy. They said it over and over and over. We don't live in a democracy. We live in a republic.
I thought the same thing.
Yeah. But this, let's see. I've got some saved stuff here. One of the executive orders that he signed today ends the XL pipeline.
Hence the what?
The XL pipeline.
Oh, the
The
pipeline.
construction of the pipeline. Yeah. So, effectively, on his first day in office, he ended about 10,000 jobs. Yeah, right. So, I came across this today. It's an article that says Amazon offers to help Biden's.
Is anybody coming on the panel? Not you, Dave, tonight, Sky. I'm a bit tired. It's just if somebody wants to say a serious conversation, I'll let you on first thing in the morning.
Effort to quickly distribute the COVID-19 vaccine. So, the moment President Trump got out, suddenly Amazon, the company who wiped out Parler, is right on board helping out with vaccine distribution. Funny.
Yeah.
But this one is the one that really got to me today, and it's that Maricopa County in Arizona has agreed to a forensic audit. Yep. That's a win. That's a win for the good guys.
Yeah.
Depending on if the evidence is still there to be looked at.
So, well, I have an opportunity here. I'm going to answer a question from Matthew Munson. Does Trump have any control after today? Given the right circumstances, yes. Do I know that definitely? No. Given we are still under an emergency, and if he did sign the Insurrection Act without telling us, he very well just may have the military in power right now, unknowingly to Biden. So I think he does have a path to expose them. Does he have a path for another 4 years? I think the window is closing on that. I think Trump's mission for the first 4 years was more to wake the people up, and now the baton is in our hand to continue to wake people up and to passively resist in a way that we're not burning down buildings. We're not pulling, what the left does. We're just going to say no. No, I'm not going to wear a mask. No, I'm not supporting this business. Boycott
Come
that
on for
other
2
thing,
minutes, or Laura. Come on.
Look at the civil rights movement with Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks. They boycotted the bus thing, and it worked. Boycott these corporations. Vote with your wallet, if you will. So that's all I can say. Do it peacefully. The more there are, the more they'll realize, hey, this ain't working. It may give us a chance to turn things around even more. Hawk of Honor said, 1 second, Arkansas. Hawk of Honor says, isn't it odd black prison buses showed up before the news they got there? Also heard Nancy was being escorted everywhere by U.S. Marshals before today. I have no knowledge of that. Never heard such a thing. So
there was videos with Nancy being escorted.
And
by
are you
all
going to come
female
on?
Marshals. But not today. I didn't see that today.
I think the whole thing of them coming in, they came in with like a parade of like beast SUVs. I think that was their security.
Yeah.
It's very odd that Tom Hanks is their host for the American event for Biden. Tom Hanks crawl out of. That's another good point, Hawk of Honor. there's been rumor that. What are you showing, Lake Fury? What's up?
That's the temperature in the house right now.
Oh, wow.
Wow. So yeah, there's two people in chat, Stephanie Kunsting and where's the other one? I'll find it. I can't remember. Anyways, both talking about the fact that Biden was sworn in before noon. In fact, the thing was over by 11:49. You know what? I didn't even. Crimson said that. I didn't even check the time. I put it on to record. So
that is correct. If you check my what time I posted the video of those little bits of him being inaugurated, it's right around that time. So everything happened before 12.
So it has to be after 12, doesn't it? Asian, do you know more about that? Like.
No, I really don't.
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I never looked into it how distinct that is, but I mean, if the Constitution says noon and they did it before.
The Constitution does say noon.
Okay, so then it's a technicality, but it could be an important one, right?
Yeah.
Right, because technically, for those 10 minutes, we had two presidents.
Yeah.
Wasn't that in the Kim Clement prophecy?
How is that?
The Kim Clement prophecy talked about two. Written by the winners.
Exactly, and that's how it's always been, right? I mean, it's like that in the Bible, and it's like in all the books and everything else. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's the truth. It's just the way that they want to tell it. And it's. I don't think I told this story last night. I think I just told it to one of my brothers that I was talking to Prepper Tribe earlier today, and I think I was telling him about it. It's hard for me to keep up. I've been up way too much.
I have 1,400 watching.
Well, there's a little spot right down the road from where I live at in South Arkansas, and they like to tell. I mean, this is just a little small local example. They like to talk about it being a massacre of a bunch of black folks and stuff like that. Well, there was a dude. I think he was an adjutant general or something like that. Well, he come up one of the rivers over here close, and he established a base in a little community that was it was important, junction point for transferring stuff, you know, logistically and all that kind of deal. Well, they were starving to death in every union, and that was after Sherman and all them done come through here and tore everything up. And then, well, there was a small regiment that was coming from the other side, from the west side of the county, and it was mainly Choctaws, and they had I think it was native that I was telling this to.
Okay.
But anyway, it was mainly Choctaws. Well, there had already been a black regiment that had come up in one of the Choctaw villages, and there wasn't nobody in there but women and children. And they raped it and pillaged it, and tore it all apart and everything like that. They tore down all their little huts and everything that they had built and all that kind of stuff, while all the Choctaw dudes was over here doing this other kind of stuff. And they ended up with all these half-starved Choctaw dudes, and they met up with this black regiment that was coming up out of the base that they just established, that the Union did. And they were led by the Confederates. And you're talking about a handful of Confederate officers and a bunch of half-starved, peed-off Choctaw Indians that just had all their wives and children all messed up.
Yeah.
When they run up on them, that handful of officers couldn't hold them back.
To answer a question here by Hawk of Honor, if this is real and true sting operation, like some of us have been hearing, wouldn't they have to wait for the swearing in for all the members of Biden's team to be, so that crime would be fully committed? My opinion, yes.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Like I said, 2 to 4 days. Remember me saying that I bet you he'll get in, and it'll take 2 to 4 days.
And the thing is, with the 2 to 4 days thing, I can't go to the White House website and show you Trump's legislation he signed anymore because they got rid of it. It's like they erased him from history. But he had legislation that's supposed to trigger like 2 days, 120, and then 180 days after he's out of office.
Yep.
Some military turn their traveling gypsy. I did not see that the military part of the military turned their backs on Biden's motorcade. Like just left his motorcade, or like just was standing there and turned around as if to say, "I'm not, following your orders."
If they turned around and said, make that visual point, I'd love to see that.
I feel like Lake Berry's brushing my hair right now.
She's got curly hair and she likes it straight, so I'm just trying to help her out a minute. It's long too, so it's like hard to do it herself all the time.
It's open invite for anyone that wants to pop in. So,
I've got a picture on the other screen. Somebody in the comments was talking about the Bible that Biden has his hand on, the crosses being upside down, but I don't think so.
Are you, Laura?
Right now, and I don't think so.
Easy. How are you, darling?
Not too bad. And you?
Yeah, not too bad. Just chilling out.
Look, did you have a guest on today?
Yeah, I had an interview with a lovely lady called Mary.
Oh, okay. How did it go?
Yeah, it went really well, actually. 3 generations of state care and abuse.
Oh, God. Oh, my days.
It happens,
What, are you going to put the recording out? Or did you do it live?
Yeah, I did it live. It's up. It's on my stream now.
Oh, right. Yes. Did you get many watching?
Yeah, it's had about 60 views already. So it'll go up. And
have you got quite a few subscribed to you now, Laura? Have you got quite a few subscribing to you now?
Yeah, there's a good couple of few, thank God,
Oh, that's good. But at least the message is getting about, isn't it?
So
It is. It is. It's all a journey, darling. It's all a
yeah.
journey.
But how
How
you
are
been
you?
feeling in yourself though?
Yeah, I suppose when you listen to things like that, and it also relates to your story, it
Mm,
keeps you awake,
yeah.
and there's not much I can really do about that. But
No.
yeah, you've been awake lately. Ugh, can't
Yeah,
even
I've been
talk.
doing quite a few late ones actually. That's what I do. I just do. I go sleep early, wake up early, and do early hour ones because that's when there's no one
Yeah.
around really, like for the stations for going on. So
Yeah, yeah. There's always
y-
somebody about, isn't there?
yeah, like I have the regulars in the chat. Actually, it's just building up a little bit now. That's my
Good.
third channel being taken down now.
I see stars there, or not stars, Sky, isn't it?
Yeah,
Sky is she always wants to jump on.
yeah. Not today. Not today, Sky.
Mm,
Not today. Later on.
it's too
Okay.
early.
And no tantrums in there, please. God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were talking about 3 generations of abuse through her mother, her father,
Mm.
her mother, her father, herself, her brother, and her children. And got to do with psychiatric care as well, which was part of my story, if you remember.
Yeah.
The mental institutions, but God help us, they had electric shock treatment as well.
Wow.
So yeah, horrific it was. And she's still fighting. And right now in Ireland, there's a big thing going on with the mother and baby homes and the redress. The redress is like, they just found out there was 9,000 babies buried in all the mother and baby homes in Ireland.
Christ, what the hell?
Yeah, and there's 763 babies inside a septic tank at the side of a nunnery, like a nun's college or whatever
Yeah.
you call it. Like, yeah. So that's come out now.
No, I really got to catch up with the Blair brothers because they said they would come on here. But I
Yeah, they're
haven't.
cool.
Sorry?
They're cool. I've talked to them a couple of times. Give me
Yeah,
a
I
lot
like
of
the Blair brothers. I've been friends with them. I meant to get back to them, but obviously they're busy as well, aren't they? So
they're always busy. And they were doing this PTSD camp as well, weren't they?
Are they? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
right.
they were doing it, as I remember.
Yeah.
It was quite funny, actually.
It'd be
Good
nice.
laugh.
It would be good actually. If I got you and them two on at the same time.
Yeah, our stories kind of intertwine a bit. I think with most of the survivors in Ireland, our stories intertwine. It's a long journey though. Easy, it never gets easier.
Because they won the biggest court case in Europe, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. They've got 100 and something laws changed. Children acts and laws changed, but to this date none of them have been implemented. So they're still on their journey,
I like the meals he puts up. One of the brothers.
Yeah, he does every day, doesn't he? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Really nice though, isn't they? Whoever's cooking
Yeah.
that for him, he's lucky, isn't he?
Yeah, do you right? We need a little chef like that come around to us, easy, eh?
Yeah. He makes me hungry. I tried to make a stew like he does quite a good. I think it's
easy.
Yeah.
Do you like cooking?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
I love to do a little bit of a cooking show,
We could do, couldn't we? What's your best to cook?
Well, I love cooking all kind of food, but I love cooking Jamaican food.
Yeah, and me.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, we might do it over the weekend, shall we? make a difference.
But have to do some cooking show or something, you know?
Yeah, I'm going to put you onto another channel. Her name is Kaz. K.
Okay, Kaz. Oh, she just subscribed to me.
Yeah. She's just she's doing like mental health and things and like that. She's studying to be a adult psychologist.
Wow, very good.
Yeah. She might be, if you're around, Elio, she might be back on really good. I think she's got a lot to say. I think if you subscribe to her, she ain't doing it. I think she's studying at the moment, but I think a connection with you and that channel would be great, I reckon.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm always up for meeting new people. Always.
Yeah.
But I'd like to get something like going on. I was listening to Emily the other day when she was explaining about her spaghetti bolognese.
Okay.
Where she adds beans in. And I was like, oh my God, Emily, what are you doing? You're killing me.
Well, Raj adds his baked beans to his curry, doesn't he? So.
Oh God, what are you doing?
Raj adds baked beans with everything.
Oh, geez. Oh, hi, Captain. How are you, darling? Captain's about
spaghetti bolognese and beans. I don't think that's that bad, really, is it? Is it?
I don't know. Would you try it?
They do make baked beans in with shepherd's pie sometimes, don't they?
That's what's that? It's more of a hash, isn't it? Like the corned beef hash kind of thing.
No, they did. I don't like shepherd's pie with beans. I don't like it, I must admit. But
wouldn't it be great to get? Wouldn't it be great to get everyone, like one person off every panel, to do a cooking show together?
We could do that. Tarek would be up for that if he's around. I hadn't seen him.
Maybe do something for charity or something.
Yeah.
You know, some funds. I don't know. Maybe it would. Goodness knows, but I think it'd be a laugh.
Yeah.
I think people have done the karaoke's and the whole thing.
We could do a food thing.
Yeah, I'd be up for that.
Actually, we could do it Saturday, couldn't we?
I don't mind.
Okay, we'll do something different. Actually,
Hi, who?
I'm trying. No, what's happened? Them two.
They're at it, aren't they? They've been at it.
Oh, have they?
I think
so. Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm trying to keep on course, so I'm doing anything. Now, Laura, I don't know if you want to do a show another time, and speak about anything you've got coming up. That'd be great. If you want to do.
I've got a couple of things lined up, which I was meant to do last year, but I had an accident, Easy.
Yeah.
My stairs collapsed, darling.
Oh God!
I know. As I was walking down the stairs collapsed, and I was impaled in the stairs. I have fractured ribs. My leg is not even working properly right now. But yeah, really scary. But the only thing was, I was here with my two kids, and one was behind me. My daughter, she was behind me, my youngest, and my son was in front of me, and he called the fire brigade. He did.
How did the stairs go? No.
Well, I had an engineer come out and look at it. I'm after having 3 engineers come out and looking at it, and they said there was no supports under the stairs. That the stairs was just being held on by glue.
Can you find someone for that then?
I don't know what I'm going to do, but it's not right, is it?
What? Okay, is it from the council? Private?
Yeah. It's council property.
Well, you can sue them then for that then.
Yeah, in time, I suppose. I want to see if I can get better. I ain't getting better right now.
Actually, we don't try and discuss things. Maybe they can give you a sort out. They could give you like a 10-year rent or something through. Well, no, if you take them for a claim, you could get quite a bit of money out of them,
I don't know, Easy. I'm a bit like once we have it all sorted out and see, like obviously because it's a new house. So I don't know where the issue lies with the council or the people who built the house.
Well, the council are responsible. They're your thingy, aren't they? And they've got to take it up with the housing people who built them.
Yeah, well, we just see what happens, and I just hope I recover, darling, because it's so hard just not being able to. One leg is kind of okay, but the other leg is just not. It's
Well,
not.
did you? Obviously, you broke one leg, did you?
No, I had bruise, literally purple and swelling, and all around my ankle. When I tell you, when I was holding on to the rails, so I wouldn't fall any further because I could feel my leg twisting underneath me.
Yeah.
And the pain was excruciating. It was knocking me out. The pain was knocking me out.
What did they put a new stairs in for you right away, or?
They put in a temporary stairs there for me, but I mean, this has happened 6 weeks ago, and I still have a temporary stairs. So they're not really too pushed in sorting it out. So, God knows. Who knows what's going to happen? Who knows?
Yeah. Christ, they should have. You got to get some compo though. Don't give up on that. Christ, you could come into a little bit of money from them.
It's not even about that, darling. If I could just, get better.
Yeah, it is about that because you could have died.
Well, they did say if it was my daughter or my son that went through it, that we'd be looking at a different outlook.
Well, there should be another outlook anyway. It's still dangerous.
Yeah, of course. There's Jen's in the chat.
Jen's, what is that, beekeeper?
Yeah.
Oh, hello, beekeeper. Hello, Hoof. Hello, Captain.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of beef going on. Beef, mate. Bit of beef, mate.
I think they're having a bit, just a bit there, right?
Leave people air it. This year, I am not getting into no beef with nobody. I have done the Brian Hurl thing. That is over now. Pray to God, it is over.
The trouble is, Laura, on here, when you try and get away from it, they still manage to pull you back. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get
you could keep your mouth shut for a couple of months. You're still be involved.
I'm just going to be nice to everybody. I think that's the only way. As I seen Danny Jones there a while ago on there, and he was like, "I'll jump off, Laura," and I was like, "Listen, Danny Jones, I wish you well in 2021."
Well, is it all sorted now?
And it is with me, so I'm just not playing into it anymore. There's no point. Listen, easy life is so short, man. You know how much I wish I could just walk.
Yeah.
I could just walk over to the park with my kids and play with them. And instead, I'm sitting at home trying to recover from an accident. And I wish I could just do other things that I was doing before. And life is too short, man.
It is too short. This is what I was thinking last night. We're all the goings on's going. I thought to myself, I'm 50 in May, and I think to myself, Christ, that's half my life gone now.
Yeah. 50 is a good old age, so easy though. You don't look at.
I know. No, I do. I feel it. But thank you. Yeah, I've lost a hell of a lot of weight, though, from what you've seen of me. Do you know what I mean?
That's good. That's good, babe.
Yeah.
I'm on a weight loss journey at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
I am. Yeah, I've lost 6.5 inches off my belly.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I've been changing. I can't get up and do anything much, can't do exercise. So I've just changed all my eating, made right choices, cut out a lot of stuff, drank a hell of a lot of water, and just that's the way I'm going. And 6.5 inches, 7.5 inches I've lost. So that's
I don't drink a lot of fizzy stuff, a lot of water. Yeah.
I used to be a terror for the Lucozade. Oh. Bottle
Do
of
you know the
liquid
best
every
thing
day.
you should drink, and it will fill you up all day? Is the tomato juice.
I might try that.
Try
I'll
that in
try
the
that.
morning, and then try that in the evening. Honestly, fills you up.
Yeah, I might try it. Might give it a go.
Try a couple of
What
weddings as well, because it does your stomach, doesn't it? But you know,
What was your New Year's resolution then, Easy?
I didn't have any.
You
'Cause,
didn't get you didn't have none.
I didn't have any, to be honest with you. How can you plan anything at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, listen, darling, it was lovely talking, Sean. I'm just going to be in
Okay,
the car
mate.
and listening.
Okay.
I love you and leave you.
Message me if you want to do a show on
Yeah, private.
anything.
Send us a message on Facebook, darling, so I can get you up on the screen again.
Okay then. Okay then.
All right. Talk to you later.
See you
Bye.
later.
Bye.
Bye. Right, guys, I'm just going to the loo. If anybody wants to come on, come on. Come on, Captain, get your ass on here. No night, Laura, beekeeper. Who's coming on then? Come on. Who from Captain? You coming on then? Sort it out. Come on. Let's have a bit of a thingy. Captain, come on, mate. Come on, come on. You only come on when I just go off leaving the show, Captain. You've got plenty of time now.
Unless
I'm sorry, I'm not fully in the chat either. I'm charging my phone.
You're fine. So I think we can all agree here, guys, that one, this is not over. Two, if this stuff is supposed to happen, it's going to be happening soon. And that we need to realize that. It's not doom and gloom just yet.
Oh shoot, I was reading something and it kind of went up really fast. somebody wrote something about a satanic Bible. I'm not sure what that was all about.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to address, but
I wouldn't doubt it. You seem pretty quiet down there, Broussard.
I'm researching while
It's on top of the chat.
there was
Crikey.
Good Morning America yesterday. There was a leader of the National Guard on, and he said peaceful transfer of military power or to military power or something like that. I don't know if he misspoke or if he let something out.
And that's the thing is, did he sign the Insurrection Act? I don't know. Are we in a military state right now? Is martial law really been snuck under our noses? At least in some areas anyway?
That was interesting.
yeah. The other thing too is something that is supposed to happen and is supposed to be witnessed is the nuclear football is supposed to be passed from the president to the president, not by a servant or a general or anything else. They're supposed to hand that physically from one to the other. And that couldn't have happened because Trump left town before the signing and all that, the inauguration.
With that, they said that there was a whole nother football brought in for Biden, and Trump's football was deactivated, supposedly.
Okay.
Now, Broussard, you mentioned about luck and the definition of luck. And you said someone's luck or lot. Well, I just thought of Lot's wife in the Bible, leaving Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
Could that have been a nod?
Yep. She looked back and turned into a pillar of salt. Right.
Could that have been a nod to that?
I don't know.
You know, one of the things about it is I don't know. It's hard for me to understand, you know, kind of some of the stuff that you go on with, you know, 101. And I say go on with, not in a derogatory way. I mean, like, just the stuff you're talking about. But it's hard for me to read symbolism into politics. It's hard for me to believe that they would be putting it all out there for us to interpret. If that makes sense. And they may be, you know, that may be.
And I'm going to use the evidence or excuse of Satan has to show you before he does it.
Yes.
So
And it does tell you all through the Bible to look for those signs. Sorry, 101.
You're okay. Hello, Frenzy. How you doing? You're muted, brother.
I'm great.
I'm gonna step out here in the rain for just a second. I'll be right back.
No need for an umbrella with that hat.
I was just going to say, he covered his whole vehicle with that hat.
101, I'm going to go ahead and drop back down in the chat under my other channel name.
Okay. We'll be here, and if you want to join, I'll be popping the link every like 10 minutes. So.
Okay, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you're always welcome.
See y'all later.
You bet.
You
So,
heard what the
Frenzy,
president
what's up,
said?
brother?
Remember what the president said in his farewell speech? Take off like a rocket.
Yeah.
And to think of him when you see this. Disclosure coming. Yeah.
You know, the thing is, you mentioned a rocket frenzy. I don't know if you were in my live stream 2 days ago, but I had played Transformers Dark of the Moon clip, and it's where Optimus says, take the battle to them. And it mentions about, we were never in the ship. We broke away from the ship in the booster rocket and crashed back down in the Atlantic just as planned. And I linked that to Trump and all that. And, you know, just go back and watch the live stream. I go all into it. But it mentioned about how was Trump faking his sense of leaving?
No, he's just up above us right now, looking down on us.
And what makes you say that? I mean,
because when you see
where would he be?
That's for disclosure. Can't really say anything. They'll take your YouTube down. But they've dropped little hints here and there. If you've been paying attention to the media and everything that's going on, the songs and the music. But Trump said in his farewell speech today that there's new materials available to us, and when you see this objects and items that become available, think of it.
6,000 patents.
Those are rockets to get us off this dying ecosystem.
I don't know about that, but
I
know that there's 6,000 patents. I know that much.
Hearsay. Right.
I wish I could talk to y'all about some stuff that I actually know about munitions plants and stuff like that, but
like helmets.
Well, I can't talk about it on the internet because
helmets. Yeah, I remember. I've been doing research. I pay attention to the media. I see who's wearing what and who's not wearing what.
my wife is
ain't
actually, she's a manufacturing engineer, but she is a manager of manufacturing engineers in a munitions plant and stuff. I just can't talk about it on the internet.
All you can say is don't put one on.
I haven't worn a mask in almost 2 years.
Yeah, just don't put anything on your head. Because you won't be able to remove it.
I ain't putting no mask on. What you talking about?
And just a little C word that they came out with, their military, their helmets. With the explosive devices on the back of it, remotely operated.
Michigan Mom Prepper, I have Rage here as a mod. He's in chat, right, Rage?
Oh, I'm trying to do some research. I can help out.
Chinese remotely exploding helmets, where an operator sits on a computer and if they don't like what they see, they can explode the soldier. They're already wearing them in our country.
Do what now? What did I miss in all this?
I haven't heard anything like
All I
that.
can say is you gotta dig a little bit to learn.
I've done
This shit gets
quite a
scary.
bit of digging in the last 4 years, brother.
Hey, look up
I mean,
China.
I wouldn't doubt that the technology is there, especially with cerebral implants, like they use for hearing aids. But at the same time, who knows?
How do you control a population? You put helmets on that they can't remove that you can explode. And then they can't do anything, right? They either fight for you or they die.
That doesn't seem like a cost-effective way, but
I don't think that.
one second, guys.
I don't think that's a thing.
It's just a little something that I heard through the grapevine and that I've done a little research on, and there's not enough to make it 100% sure. There's about a 70% chance that they're already out there. And I have some pictures of them.
I'm sure they're out there.
Hello.
Our military and National Guard are actually wearing those. Maybe in China.
Not ours. It's prep.
Hello, Scott, Captain.
I'm
Hold on,
sorry.
mate. How are you?
The chat either.
You good?
Charging my phone.
Yeah, not bad, thank you.
So I think
Not bad at all, thanks. And you?
No, I'm good. I'm actually was. Give me 2 minutes and I'll come back. I'll come back in 2 minutes, right? Just give me 2 minutes, please. Please, give me 2 minutes, right? How you, pal?
Yeah, what's that?
No, not much. I didn't like what's happening to you.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it, mate. It's past. Leave it. Honestly.
No, I'm thinking the next time she goes live, no with Rodney, but you. I'm thinking I'm actually speaking to her.
Yeah.
Because I don't think this is anything to do with you, Easy.
What?
All this that's happening.
Oh, they're just doing it to everyone, aren't they, mate? It's not just me.
No, but kinda. I'm not going against Rodney by saying this, but Rodney kinda started this with her, right? But what have you done with her? I don't think you're that kind of person, Easy. You're actually, to me, you're quite a quiet person. You're not like a fucking a loudmouth. You're not like a person that causes trouble. You just want to keep yourself and all that. And I'm actually think I'll go over the next time she goes live and speak to her. I don't. Sabrina.
No, leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Please leave it. You don't need to. Honestly, it's not bothering me one iota. Honestly. Thanks for the offer, but honestly, Captain, don't get involved because you get targeted as well.
No, fucking good. Target me. I'd like that. I'd like that. That would turn me on, actually. I actually got a little tingle when you said that. I get targeted as well, right? Oh.
Yeah, don't repeat. I'll just keep it quiet and just let things go on.
So why is she talking about you?
I don't know. Maybe because I put a petition out on her.
Have you ever went onto her channel and speak about Islam or anything like that?
No, I told you I put a petition out on her.
Right.
To stop hate on the internet. I was trying to bring some peace on the internet. I was trying to put out it doesn't have to be this way.
See, the petition. When did the petition start? Easy.
Yeah.
When did this start? I'm asking you.
About 4 months ago.
See if you to drop the petition, I've had to speak to her, and if you to drop the petition, I've had to speak to her. Could you drop the petition and just forget about it?
I'm doing it not because of hate speech. I'm doing it for the good peaceful Muslims who get the brunt of this shit from her coming out of her mouth, basically.
Right. I understand that, but like, you see that fucking, I can't remember his name. Is it Neil Kulos or something? He was on your channel.
It's taken down anyway. So it's taken down anyway. It's not going to stop, is it? People like that don't deal with, do they?
No, but they're doxing you easy and all that. I don't think that's nice. I don't like all that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Don't worry about it. I'm a big lad.
No, I know you're, but that's no nice because
that's all right. But it's not the right address, so
no, it doesn't matter with that, right? It doesn't matter. I think I'll just go to her channel and more.
No, you don't. Don't say nothing on my behalf. I want to keep out of it. I'll keep my mouth closed about it, and I'll just let them carry on. What can I do? I'll just let it carry on. Let them do it. It's not going to break me.
No, well, that's all right, Eddie, as long as it's not annoying you, because I know things that's annoyed you in the past and all that.
No, it's just ridiculous. They could carry on with all of this and that, but they're the ones that are doing the wrong. No one else has done the wrong. It's not about religion. It's about taking everybody's channels down. That's all it's all about.
No, but I would tend to agree with you with that. But it's up to yourself. I'll ask you one final time. Do you want me to go over and speak to her? As I said, I've never spoken to her before. But
No.
Okay. Okay. No problem.
No, she's laid her bed. She can lie in it.
Right, that's fine. That's fine.
Because I'm not getting involved. I'm not rising to anything or anything. My dress is not the right one. So they think.
Today, and it's feared these stark numbers will continue in the coming days.
There will be more to come, because what we're seeing is the result of the wave of the new variants. It looks as though the rates
I will, Ed.
in the
I
country
will.
overall may now be peaking or flattening, but they're not flattening very fast.
And that means hospitals will continue to see very
Hey.
sick people like Rini for some time.
Yeah, thank you for the offer, Captain. But honestly, don't worry yourself. Thank you for the offer, though. Okay.
No, that's fine. I just don't want to get distressed because
Yeah, but it's how it is, mate. I don't need anybody to speak on my behalf, mate. Yeah.
I'm not speaking on your behalf.
Yeah, but I do appreciate it, Captain. It was very nice of you to offer.
No,
But
that's fine. That's fine.
It's best left at the moment.
Right, that's fine. But don't let this annoy you. Easy. Don't let this annoy you.
I hadn't. It's bro. I'm finding it laughable. Yeah.
Right. That's good then.
Yeah, I just find it. I ain't got no comments at all. I've got nothing to clear. Nothing, you know. So, fuck 'em.
I don't know how you're involved with us, Easy. I still don't know how you're involved with us. I can understand with Rodney. I don't know how you're involved.
No. Well, they think I'm against Islam for some reason.
I know for a fact I'm going to get involved with us in the next few days, but, you know, it's just the way I work.
No,
you know.
there's no need to be involved. I'm not getting involved. I'm just not listening. I'm trying to avoid not talking about them, to be honest with you, because it doesn't worry me at all. You know what I mean? Don't worry me one slightest bit.
Well, I was doing really last night, right? And then I listened back on your stream, right? Last night, I think I tried to go in about 2 a.m, right? But before then, right, I actually listened back to your stream.
Right.
Do you remember when you were going to your bed, right? I tried to come on, right? And then I started listening, and that was actually quite fucking appalling.
Yeah, but that's the life, man. I'm used to it now, and I'm not worried.
No.
Deal with it when it comes to it. You know, I'm one of these guys. Don't fucking fear anything if they want to come face to face. I don't fear anything. But like I said, they got to make sure they get the right address. Yeah. But you know,
well, just aware if they've got the right address or no, Easy. But it's the fact that they're kind of trying to dox you and all that, which I don't think that's nice, because you're actually quite a gentleman type of guy. You know what I mean? You're no like say a fucking.
no,
prick.
I'm not totally thing. I did have these rants, didn't I?
No, everybody has their rants, Easy, but you know what I mean? It's not as if you're a troublemaker or all
And
that.
the trouble is, there's a difference with me. If I had something done like that, I do apologise afterwards if I'm out of order. Do you know what I mean?
No, I've done the same, you know. I've had my rants and all that. It's the same as I've got to apologise to some other person and all that. But they actually kind of had a rant for me for no reason at all. And then somebody else told me and all that. You know, this is actually on your stream. You know what I'm talking about, right? So I'm not fucking going to go on with this, right? But they had a rant to me, and I'm just saying that. What the fuck was that about? Because I've never actually said anything or done anything wrong to the person. No, seriously, right? And I can't stand his voice. He's fucking annoying. He's fucking just doing this, just doing that. Fucking hell, man. You know what I mean? It just. And fair enough, I reacted, and I shouldn't have reacted, and maybe I shouldn't have, right? And you know, somebody told me about this, right? Because it's all see on this like YouTube, everybody knows each other. Easy. Everybody knows each other. You know that yourself. And we've all got our kind of fucking people that like and all that, and people that will fucking contact you and say, oh, they're doing this, they're doing that. You know what I mean? It's like, that's just the way it is, isn't it? It's like the other night, I got fucking the blame of bringing England on to fucking Wash Channel. I've never spoken to England since about the 17th of December. And England was on Wash Channel. No, I like England, you know what I mean? I really do like England. I've got fucking a lot of respect for that guy. A lot of respect for that guy. Same as Emily, you know what I mean? You know I like Emily as well, you know what I mean? But no, I got a lot of grief with that. Hoof actually was there on your channel last night, right? And he was actually looking for me, and he's saying that, Captain, you brought fucking England onto Wash Channel, just saying that. None of it. And I spoke to him at night, but it's fine. You know what I mean? It's fine as usual. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think he meant anything about it. I don't think, did he? I didn't see it, so you sorted it though, haven't you?
No, everything's fine as usual. You know what I mean? You know, like, as I said, I've no grief with Hoof. The same as I was arguing with Ash Hall and I was arguing with fucking Seven last night because of England and all that. But then see the night you go to watch channels and they're fine and all that. Like see Ash and fucking Seven, I think they're funny as fuck. As I said, Hoof said the other night you said the two funniest guys on the internet, and then tonight you're arguing to them because England's on. I'm just saying, nah, I am fucking sticking up for England because I fucking love England, man. You know what I mean? That's just the way it goes, isn't it? And then the next day you wake up and it's just like, fuck it, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like that thing with Zubrida and all that, that'll just go on and on and on. It's the same as that, what was it, Ninkulis or something? He was just here talking to you. See, I've never really spoke to him. I've never really spoke to him. I'm not really into the kind of. Well, I'm not want to say anything easy because I think this is going to go another way in the next couple of days, and I'm going to have to talk to him. You know what I mean? Because I think you're going to get a lot of shite with him, and I don't want to get a lot of shite, mate. And I hope you're listening. If there's any, I was going to say, I don't know, get to tell him, you know what I mean? You know what, I'm easy, right? And I'm just fucking telling him. But, no, I'll speak with him.
Speak to
Zubrida.
Why?
I'll get this sorted out with you, easy.
I don't want you to. Yeah?
No.
No.
Well, I know quite a few people that actually speaks to her. But I've never actually spoke to her in my life, actually. I've been on the channel, actually. I came out with kind of nasty things, to be quite honest, when I get back.
Yeah, don't you talk to Sabina about me, because I don't want no part of her. Yeah, I don't want to address it, I just want to leave it. Captain.
Right, okay, mate, fair enough.
Easy, ask Captain if he's my mate. Sid has said Tarquin has asked you, are you still his mate?
I'm everybody's mate, as long as you like me. Do you know what I mean? I'm just everybody's mate. I'm actually quite a nice person. I don't like arguing with people, right? I can argue with somebody one night, the next day it's fine. I'm friendly with everybody.
Yeah.
That's just the way I am. I can have a vicious argument with somebody one day, and then the next morning you wake up and like it's fine, doesn't matter. It's just the way I'm not easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's certain people I wouldn't argue with because, well, like yourself, right? I wouldn't want to have a kind of vicious argument with you because I think you're kind of more sensitive than most people, right? And I don't mean you're a dickhead by saying that, but I wouldn't like to argue with you, right? Because you would kind of take it more personal than other people, like when, like, say, Ash, Squire 7, England, other people like that. You could fucking argue with them one night, and then the next minute, you'd wake up in the morning and they'd be fucking texting you and fucking it would just be laughing all that. Everybody's different.
Yeah.
Everybody's different.
Yeah. I don't take things as I just defend myself, mate, and that's all I do. I'm just me. But they think I'm an easy target, but I'm not wound up anymore, mate. Simple as that.
Don't get wound up and all that.
No, mate. I don't, because that's what they want, and I'm not going to give. You know,
fuck them. That's what I said. Like, actually, Rodney. I don't think that is Rodney.
Of course it is, and it's been sorted out now. It's not now.
Okay, well, I don't mean to be racist saying this. I thought actually Rodney was black.
I don't know what he is actually. I never thought about it, to be honest with you.
Well, I actually thought the times I spoke to Rodney before, and I spoke to him. I actually can't remember what I spoke to him about, but I actually got the kind of feeling he was black or mixed race.
Somebody in the chat thought you were Welsh, Captain.
What's that?
Somebody in the chat thought you were Welsh.
No, I'm English. I'm English, actually, but I said normally I'm no one to get it.
No, with the Rodney thing, it's been sussed out. They sussed it out. Irish sussed it out. It was a fake. Yeah, apparently he's a Russian porn star. That photo was.
But what's the reason this goes on for?
Sorry?
What's the reason this goes on for?
I don't know. But anyway, it was a Russian porn star they put a photo up of.
Fucking hell, wasn't it? Was a very good looking porn star?
I said to Rodney, you've had a compliment, mate. I had to Afghans laughing. It is that part did make me laugh, but the whole situation, no man, it's a nightmare.
No, well, I don't know if you heard, right? But I heard the start on the chat with Zabrida Zadeh, right? And I think that was your name. I don't know if that was your right name that they said.
What?
Did you not hear her chat today?
I don't care. Don't tell me, Captain. I don't care because it don't bother me.
Right, okay.
They could do all of that. All of it. You just need to don't worry about it, mate. I'm not going to do nothing of really just not bothered. Let them do what they want. What what's it doing? You know what I mean? What they're doing? What they got to expose me for? Anything? No.
But why do you even do this to you? Easy? What have you done wrong with him?
Look, because I don't know. Let's move on from it because I don't want to talk about them. Anyway, have you had any snow up there, Captain?
What's that?
Have you had any snow up there?
Oh, there's been snow. There's been snow today, but I think it's been raining after that.
All right, should we talk about the flat Earth actually?
Right, but you want to talk about the flat Earth then? I'll talk about the flat Earth.
Yeah, right. So you tell me what you think about what you think about it. I want to know.
What do I think about it?
Yeah.
Well, personally, I kind of have a model, but I don't think it's like a heliocentric model or a geocentric model. That means as if a ball and like it revolves, or basically the planets revolve around Earth, right? That's what a heliocentric and a geocentric model means, right? I actually believe Earth's flat, but I can't give you a model. It's not like a Gleason map, right? It's like a Gleason map. See, if you look at a Gleason map, right, which does make sense, right?
Yeah.
See the United Nations symbol?
Yeah.
That's really about the same as a Gleason map, right? That's like the world's kind of panned out, right? Now, if you think about flight paths, it makes sense, right? And it's the same as when you do flights and all that. As I spoke to Wasp, I've kind of had heavy conversations with us with Wasp, which this makes sense as well. See if you've got a drone and you put a drone up in there, straight up in there, right? And the world's going round about 3,000 miles an hour, right? As they say on the Life of Brian, right? So if you put a drone up in the air for an hour, well, that's going to basically, it's going to be miles away, isn't it?
So you think the flat is Earth? I mean, the Earth is flat.
No. I totally think that the Earth is flat, right? Right. I'll give you an example, right?
Go on.
See if the Earth is going at 3,000 miles an hour, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you a quick example of like Glasgow to Holland, Glasgow to Schiphol Airport, right? Takes about an hour, right? So it takes an hour there and it takes an hour back. But see if it was going 3,000 miles an hour, surely it would go quicker one way and then never what way they're spinning, but it goes the same every way because they're motionless, right? See, the only time that I've ever felt the earth spinning is when I was about 13, 14, the first time I've ever drunk, and it was like pissed out my head, and that's the first time I've ever heard the earth spinning because it was basically just in my head.
Me personally, I don't think it is flat. To be
Right.
honest, I think it's just round and like a rectangle, round, like slopey.
Well,
I just don't think it's flat at all.
Right, right. If you get into kind of, what's the word I'm looking for?
Listen. The reason I tell you why the Earth ain't flat, right? Why have we got slopes?
Why have we got slopes?
Yeah, why have we got hills and steep hills and things like that?
Because that's nothing to do with Earth being flat. That's
yes,
like,
of course it is.
Like contours on it, right? If the Earth is flat,
or the Earth has got to not be flat, then is it? I mean, come on.
One of the basic things they talk about flat Earth is a thing called gravity, which doesn't exist, right? It's another thing. It's like another
gravity does exist. Of course, it does.
Gravity exists.
Gravity, yeah, of course it does. Gravity does.
So who invented gravity?
I don't know, but it existed.
It existed, right? Like gravity.
Mikey, you stuck. What are you stuck on?
I'm not stuck on anything. I'm not stuck on anything.
You said he's stuck.
I'm not stuck on anything, right? Gravity is a theory. Gravity has never been proven, right? There's actually two kind of things. You still there? Right, or oh fuck it. Hello, you still there? Right. No, I thought I cut the call off there, right? Gravity actually has never been proven. It's a theory. It's a theory. Gravity is like 9.98, right? And that's like gravity, right? And it's like it's a theory. Newton's theory, right? Newton.
You know, you are. I just realised what you said to me. You said to me, who invented gravity? Well, no one's invented it. It's thin air, isn't it?
No, but it's a Masonic theory. It's a typical Masonic theory, kind of.
Gravity.
If you want to get all these Masonic theories and kind of things like this goes on down rabbit holes that goes on for about 3 hours easy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know what it goes into? It goes into a lot of things, right? Gravity doesn't exist. It's a theory. Gravity has never been proved. It's like this, right? Okay, I'll give you an example, right? Right? Sea water.
Mm-hmm.
Sea water. Now, here's a simple example, right? You put water in a cup, it always finds its level. You put water in a bath, it always finds its level. See, actually, if you put water in anything, right? A room, an ocean, anything always finds its level, always goes flat, right? You can't bend water. But gravity
You
does
can.
this.
You can bend water.
You can bend water easy.
Yeah, if you pour it out of a cup and it's got a little slit on the side like a jug, that bends.
Easy. See if you can bend water. I will get a Tommy
Milk,
Robinson.
look, out of a milk jug. Out of a milk jug, you just put water in it. When you pour it out, it's bending.
It's no bending.
Yes,
Water always finds its surface and always goes flat, right? If you pour water into anything, right? You pour water into a swimming pool, always goes flat. See the ocean, right? If you see an ocean,
I'm telling you, if you put a water in a jug, you pour it out, it bends. It bends, of course it does, from the beaker. If you have a shower, it bends. Hello? Captain.
Can you hear me?
Have you fainted or something?
No.
I'm just saying to you, look, what I'm trying to say is, I know I'm being a little bit facetious, but if you put water in a jug and you've got that nip at the front, of course the water bends.
See, if you put water into any container, it'll be flat.
Yeah, but when you pour it out, it bends.
Right. I'm not talking about when you pour it out easy. I'm talking about if you put it into any container or any surface.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying to you, Dad. That's what I'm saying to you. You can. Well, that's what I'm trying to say to you. Water does bend.
Right. Okay. So we'll go on this, right?
Mm-hmm.
About the flat Earth, right? So there's the oceans, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the oceans, but they're really bending, right? Now there's formulas for this.
Mm-hmm.
See, I can't actually think offhand just now, right? But it's something like, I actually can't think offhand just now, right? But there's a formula for this, right? And see if you actually put in this formula, right?
Yeah.
You can actually measure places, and it doesn't work. And another thing is as well is like one of the easiest things that happens with the flat Earth thing, right, is a ship, a boat, a yacht goes round the horizon and goes on the Earth, right? There's a thing called a P900 camera, right, which basically zooms in, right? And this used to do with perspective. And you see the ship, the yacht, whatever, going over the horizon, right? And that goes away. But that's basically because of your eyesight. And then if you look into it, zoom into a P900 camera, you go zoomf, and you see the ship again. So if the ship's going over the horizon, no, it doesn't, right? It's the same as if you've got in a plane, people say they can actually...
Yeah, go on.
People actually say when they go up on a plane, they can see the curvature of Earth, right? They can't because not even with Concorde, when Concorde is actually about the highest plane that's ever been, right? I think you've got to go up to about 60,000 feet, and a plane goes about 30,000 feet, Concorde, and a normal plane goes about 20,000 feet, right? But on a plane, you've got a thing called what's it called? It's a certain type of lens, right? It's
Captain. Right.
It's like a fisheye lens, right? And that's the reason the world looks kind of curvatured, right? But
Yeah.
see if you took up to 60,000 feet, which nobody's ever kind of been up to, right? It's the same as nobody's ever landed on the moon. If you believe in the moon landings, that's a lot of bollocks as well, because there's Van Allen's belt, right? Which Russian cosmonauts actually went up, but they actually died of cancer and get replaced with other people. Because Van Allen's belt, you would need about 30 feet of lead run about you. Now, how can you get...
Captain, I've proved you. Look, water does bend. Look.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, right.
I'm just saying it does bend.
I'm not talking about water bending, right,
Yeah,
like
I was
that,
just
right?
telling you it does bend.
Right, okay then, right.
Yeah, carry on.
Right. What I'm talking about then is, right, if you're wanting to take it this way, right?
Yeah.
Water will always basically go where it's like surface. It doesn't matter if it's surface it is, if it's like flat, if it's round, if it's a square or unusual shape. Water will always get its level, right? You bend water round, right? Like, say, I'll give you a ball, and you put water in that like it does on Earth. Oh, but you can't do that. How can you not do that? Because it's not big enough. It's gravity, right? I'll give you a football, and you put water all around that football, right? I'm talking about constantly round it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you can't do that, right? How can you not do that? Because it's impossible. Oh, but it works on the Earth because it's gravity. The gravity, if you actually look into it.
If you kick a football, that is gravity lifting it.
No, that's not gravity lifting it. Right. Easy. See, if I drop something, right? Right. If I drop something, people's going to go, it's gravity. And it's like, what is it? Mass times acceleration times height, right? But it's built in times gravity. But that's bullshit. That's density. It's called density, right? If something's heavy, it will drop. If something's like a balloon and it's got like helium or hydrogen in it, it will rise, right? Because that's called density. That's not to do with gravity. Gravity does not exist.
So why if the balloon gets filled up with air, right? Obviously, it's got gravity in it to blow it up.
No, it's not got gravity in it. If it's got helium in it, helium is lighter than air, so it will rise. Hydrogen is lighter than air, so it will rise. There's no such thing as gravity. Gravity is like a Masonic theory. The same.
Ed said he wishes he had a teacher like Captain when I want at school.
No, I'm being serious, right? Ed, jump on. I'd like a conversation with Ed. I actually quite like Ed. I speak to him on the side chat, right?
There's no flat earth. You're right, Templar.
MD jump on, I'll debate about flat earth, and I'll basically rip a whole MD about it, flat earth, because I've done this before.
Carry on talking, mate. Carry on
right?
talking.
There's loads of things about flat earth, right? That can be proven, right? As I said, if they get into the space landing, gravity cannot be proven, right? It's like Newtonic theories with gravity. Bear in mind, I'm quite pissed on easy, right? I'm quite pissed on it, right? And like say, if I'm like sober, I'd be totally different, right? But gravity cannot not be proven, right? It's the same as, right? See, a quite simple thing that people talk against the flat earther, right? This is one of about the most simplest things that I can see, right? And people's going to take the piss at me, but I don't give a fuck because this is true, right? People talks about the planets, about planets orbiting, the moon, the sun, things like that. What has that got to do with the shape of the Earth? That has got nothing to do with the shape of the Earth if it's a heliocentric model or a geocentric model, right?
All right.
Because,
Now, can you tell me then, if the flat is Earth, if the Earth is flat, sorry, what shape is the flat? What's the shape of the Earth and what's the shape of the world? If it's flat.
well, I actually don't know the shape of the planets, easy. I can't tell you that, right? I don't know if they're lights. I think they're planets in orbit, right? But that's not going to do with the shape of Earth. And as I said, I don't go to a model, right? I know it's not a geocentric model or a heliocentric model, right? Because the way they look at this now is like Liam deGrasse Tyson, who's basically the kind of the main guy today with us. He thinks Earth is
but you must
round.
know what shape you think it is if it's a flat Earth. I think it's rectangle. I mean, I just think the Earth's not flat. I think it's off-sided. It's everything. But what shape would you say the world is?
I'm not actually wanting to kind of dig into this, but if I had to dig into this, I think it's like a circle.
Mm.
And Antarctica is round the circle, right? I'm going to go to Gleason model, right? But I also think this is a thing that's really kind of silly, right?
Mm.
It either goes into a hollow Earth or it actually goes into, it's like a circle, but then with a circle, there's a kind of space that goes out it, and then there's another circle or another place behind that, because Antarctica is really, really an anomaly. It's remember what I was talking to Dell about before.
What do you think it is?
I never actually spoke to Dell about that, right?
But you did the other day.
No, I was talking to him about what's the reason why American vice presidents on the day before the inauguration day or the day before.
So, Captain, you've admitted to me now the Earth isn't flat.
No, I think it is flat. I think it is flat.
No. I asked you what's the shape of the world, and you said sort of roundy circle, yeah, a round circle. Right. So how are you going to have a flat Earth in a circle? How can you fit flat Earth in a circle?
Right. See, if you look into Hollywood, right, and this will get in your man, like your David, what you call him, David Warfendale, right?
Oh, not him again, mate.
No, you need to get him on your show, mate. Honestly, him and Dale's like fucking pay for you, man. Honestly, I really like that guy. Incidentally, I really like him. Right? He talks about Hollywood, right? And Hollywood
got to do with flat Earth,
Captain. Right?
Can you sort of like get to the end of it? So,
right, like see Hollywood and things that they do with Hollywood. They give you kind of clues, right? Mm. And one of the clues is Game of Thrones, The Wall. The Wall on Game of Thrones. I don't know if you've watched this. Game of Thrones.
No, I just found it a load of old bollocks, to be honest with you. Just
right, fair enough. Right, The Wall, right? The Wall. There's a wall that actually, it's a nice wall that goes round the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the Antarctic. The Arctic's in the middle. The Arctic's in the middle because it's like pure north, right? and then there's an ice wall that goes right round the world, and there's a gap in that ice wall which goes through a different place. As Admiral Byrd found out twice, and then he got assassinated, right?
Yeah.
Also, I think it's a kind of dome. This is just my own theory, right? It's a kind of dome because we live in a pressurized system. We've got to live in a pressurized system, right? Because, see, just now I think it's something like, I'm just making this up, right? It's like, no, I can't think about this so easy. I'm quite pissed, right? But it's like 79% carbon dioxide, 1% oxygen, and fucking another.
Yeah, well, Captain, I'm going to ask you one more time here. What shape do you think the world is? Just say what you think the shape is.
Well, personally, I think, I don't know what shape it is. Nobody can tell what shape it is, but just for talk's sake, it's a circle, right?
Well, then there's no flat Earth then, mate.
Right, no, it's not a circle, right? It's not a circle, right? It's like, it's a dome. It's a circle with an ice wall around it.
Yeah, well, you won't get flat Earth then, aren't you? Because it's going to be bend. It's a bend, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's no bendy. It's straight. It's flat. It's flat, and there's an ice wall around about it as well. But I think there's either a bit an ice wall in the Antarctic, where the Antarctic is, which is totally round. And I know everybody's going to think I'm fucking crazy. I don't give a fuck, right? I don't give a fuck, right? But basically, it's like a circle that gets round, right? Can you imagine a circle that gets round, right? And there's an ice wall run about that. And it's like a dome, and it's a pressurised container. But beyond the pressurised container, there's either a hollow earth or there's a bit that gets through that. Because Admiral Byrd actually went on 2 missions, adventures, whatever you want to call them, and he actually found this other land that is luscious. It was like totally green, totally great land and all that. And this is Antarctica, right? And it's like the Antarctic Treaty. I think it was 1947 or 1948, and that's the only treaty for wars that's ever lasted. And it goes with the Vatican, it goes with Russia, America, Great Britain, and it's the only treaty that's never, ever been broken.
You know that Game of Thrones? You know it's a load of crap, you know. You know it's not real. You know they put air in to do what they do in that. It's no gravity, you know. You know that.
No, I know Game of Thrones is a lot of shite. That's a lot of shite. It's just like that. That's just... No, but what I'm trying to say is, like, you've seen films with Hollywood, right? And, like, when Del was talking to you the other day, right? See The Simpsons in 2016, I think it was, started talking about COVID-19 and a virus, right? There's other things as well. I'm trying to think, getting back. There's another film called They Live, which is quite... Have you ever seen that, Easy?
No, what's that about, mate?
Well, it's a film. This goes into the kind of realms of David Icke, right? And no, right, I'm being serious, but you know, if you think David Icke's a dickhead or you think he's serious, well, whatever, right? But it's basically...
guess who's here, Captain? Guess who's here?
I hope it's Bell.
It's Phantom.
Oh, brilliant. I love him.
I'm only joking, mate. I'm only joking. I'm joking.
Well, that was nasty, man.
Sorry, I was only joking, mate. You might come along. I was just having a bit of a laugh. Yeah, go on, tell me more about that film.
And see, in the film called They Live, Well, you must realise on our actually vision perspective, we can not actually see. We can only see about like say 10% or something, or even less than that, right? Our perspective and vision, right? And I'm not actually getting into things like we live in a matrix and things like that. But have you ever noticed dogs and cats? I don't know if you've ever had a dog or a cat, easy, right? And once you get close to a dog or
Yeah,
a
I've
cat,
heard of a dog and a cat. Cool. So where do you think I've been?
right? But have you ever seen dogs and cats look at things and they're looking at things and they're just staring?
I think a cat does that more though, doesn't it?
A cat?
I think a cat would stare more than a dog
Well,
would.
Well, a cat has actually got a better vision than a dog. Yes, I totally agree with you.
Has it?
Yes, of course it has. Of course it has.
No, the dogs. Mind you, a dog is more brainier than a cat, isn't it?
Well, in my opinion, yes, but well, it depends, easy, because it's see a cat. A cat can actually see things. A cat's got. I'm trying because I'm drinking. I'm not expressing myself good, right?
How do you know this, said Captain? How do you know?
No, I just know things. I've actually been with a dog and I've been with cats, right? And you can see that they see things and they're looking at things, right? Because see, if you've got a dog and a cat in the same room and they're staring at something, right? And there's nothing there, and you can't see anything there, there's got to be something there, right? It's the same as like, see a dog, right? I'm more a dog person than a cat
Surely
person,
it all
right?
depends what kind of dog it is. It's
No,
got vision.
it doesn't matter what kind of dog it is, right? See a dog. A dog's got no timeline. I don't know if you realise this, what I mean by this, right? A dog doesn't tell the time, right? Because it's not like a human being. It's like
Cats have P900 cameras. I don't know. I thought a fish has got more of an eyesight than a cat.
who said P900 cameras?
Ed, kill them.
Right. See a P900 camera. That's true, right? See if you actually.
Yeah, I don't think he's being sarcastic. He's
No. Actually, see if you want to come on it. Ed, I speak to Ed on the chat quite a lot. I like Ed. I think he's a top man, right? If you want to jump on, Ed, jump on. If you don't, fair enough, right?
Come on.
But see, we talking about a P900 camera, right? P900 camera. What he's talking about with this, right? See, if a boat is going over the horizon.
Sorry, not a fish. It's a frog, isn't it? Apparently, a frog has got the best eyesight.
I don't know. Can I tell you about that?
Yeah. Out of all the animals, I reckon a frog is got better eyesight. And
I'm not talking about the best eyesight. What I'm talking about is they can see things in another dimension that we can't see. Like, see a dog and a cat, there could be something else in a room, another being or something else, right? And a dog and a cat can see that. But we can't see that.
Captain, no. Maybe a cat might see something quite quickly, but they haven't got better eyesight than a dog. I think it's about the same. You know, I think it varies.
What
breed.
No, what I'm talking about is it's no better eyesight, right? It's not better eyesight. It's
so what is it then?
We can see about 10%, right?
Yeah.
I reckon a cat can see about 70%, and a dog can see about 40%, right? Because I've actually seen a dog and a cat staring at the same thing, and then once a thing happened, I've had a very faithful dog, right? And I know you're going to take the piss,
And
whereas, right?
I'd take that is a massive got ice wall surrounded the flat Earth, stopping.
No, you take the piss.
Yeah.
You take the piss, right? Okay, right, fair enough, right? If you do
I'm not taking the pee, just to what somebody said. Not me. Look, it's a message. I've got to read it. Earth is moving upwards at 1 trillion miles an hour. Hello, gravity. What do you think,
Right, I'll look at the chat then, right? Wait there.
I just read it to you. It's nothing nasty. They're just asking. This is what they're saying, what they think. It's a joke. Don't come on, actually.
Who is Beekeeper? I thought that was funny. Tell England that enough is flat, right? Okay, fuck off. Right, okay. Next one, right? We'll go with right. Tell England enough is flat, right? It's Colonel Mustard, right? Have you ever actually heard
I mean,
Colonel Mustard and the Dijon 5, that's actually a band for Glasgow. They're pretty pissed, right? But if you're doing Colonel Mustard, if you're doing that as Colonel Mustard in the Cluedo game, right? We got that, right? Right, we'll still go on this, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Beekeeper, I don't think Game of Thrones is real in gravity. Right? What I actually said is the Earth is basically, it's got an ice wall running about it, like the wall in Hollywood actually gives kind of clues with things now and again, right? And that's how you've got the wall on Game of Thrones, which is basically the wall when you get into the north, right? And then you get to the real north, and that's where the wall is, right?
Yeah.
And that's like Game of Thrones, right? Try to think what else, right?
Have you played Games of Thrones before?
What do you mean, have I played Games of Thrones?
You could do it on the red button, innit?
Well, I don't know if you knew that easy.
You know, they do an interactive game while the game's on, don't they?
No, I don't play games and all that. I'm not at computer games or anything.
Did you play any sport when you were younger, Captain?
I used to do boxing and table tennis and cross country running. I used to do boxing for a few years. Table tennis, cross country running. Apart from that, I'm not a football player. Can't play football. What about you, Easy?
I played football in goal. I was a good goalkeeper. I should have carried on with it, but I didn't in the end. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I used to be out playing football all the time. Loved it.
No, see, it was one thing I never liked is football and all that. When I was really young, I actually preferred playing with girls and playing at rounders and all that than playing at football.
Tai Chi as well.
Tai Chi, right?
Yeah, and a bit of boxing and that, yeah. But I couldn't do boxing because I've only got one kidney. So
all right.
It's annoying really because I would have been a good boxer. Yeah.
I went to Taekwondo and Shotokai karate and Shotokan karate with my mate, but my mate was a bit of a fighter that's now dead and all that. He was a bit of a nutcase. And actually, every time I went to kind of things like that and I started to get into it, like Taekwondo, he would actually start betting instructor, do you want to go for a street fight and that and things like that? I'm just fuck off, man. You know what I mean? It was, but this guy was really quite a heavy person. You know what I mean? But as I said, he's dead now. You know,
Yeah.
But as always said to him, you know, I never go to kind of context where we're actually going to kind of learn the sport and then you're going to challenge him to a street fight.
Yeah.
It's just like, doing that. What the fuck are you doing that for, man? This is nonsense. No, just silly. You know.
What have you drank today, then?
A bottle of vodka.
What, how big? Half a bottle?
A bottle?
What, a
No,
litre?
Not just a normal bottle. No, not a litre, no.
God, I don't know. You could drink it like that, Captain. Do you just drink it by itself?
I don't kind of mix drinks because I'm sick.
Yeah.
It's the same as like, say, I can only drink spirits or wine. I can't drink lager or anything. I'd be sick of about 3 pints of lager.
Yeah.
Not really much a drinker that way.
Yeah, I know, mate. Right, Captain, what I'm going to do is go to sleep, mate. I'm tired. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Thanks for coming on, bud. I might be back on in a couple of hours. I'm just going to get some shower.
Is it that long? I never thought it was 4 o'clock.
It's 20 past 4.
Is that?
Yeah. Yeah. Are you Celtic or Rangers, Captain, or are you something else?
I told you that before. You don't
I can't
listen to me.
remember.
I only support one team.
Who's that?
England, the national team.
You're Scottish.
No, I'm English. So it's another long story.
What do you mean it's a long story? You've got the strongest Scottish accent I know.
But I was born in London and my dad's English. I've been brought up in Scotland.
Ah, right. Okay, I'll get you.
So I could actually go with one of two things. Could go with Scotland or England, and I'll always support England. That's where my affiliations
Is
go.
it because they're a better side, or you just...
No, I don't know. I think it's because of my dad. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, what team did your dad support?
He was never into football, to be quite honest with you.
Right, Captain, I'm going to go sleep, mate. I'm going to fall asleep in a bit here. Go.
He's more into playing golf.
Yeah.
Shit game as well.
Yeah. Right, mate. I'm going to go to sleep, mate. I'm tired. I'll be back on at 7. I can't do right through anymore. I get so knackered.
Back on at 7.
Yeah, I'm just going to get a couple of hours. I don't have to work today, so... All right.
Easy, that's only 3 years.
Yeah?
How can you get by with that?
Okay, then I'm just nodding off. Then I've got a few things to do, but I will go on at 7.
See, I'll sleep about 11, 12 o'clock.
Sorry?
I'll sleep about 11, 12 o'clock.
No, I do. I'll be coming on about between 6 and 7 and just getting some viewers in. It's just an early morning thing before the others. Do you know what I mean?
Right, okay. Right, okay, then. I'm going to go, right? Good night, folks. Good night, people.
Care, mate. Bye.
Bye. Bye, Easy. Bye.
Bye, Templar. Bye, Ed. Bye-bye, Mikey. Thank you, Beekeeper. Cheers. the